This short training video demonstrates PeopleSoft Team Card approval. In today's video, I will explain or demonstrate the following. What is PeopleSoft Team Card? Team Card Approval Overview. Approving from the email or the work list. Sending back an expense report. Using the Approved Transactions page. What is PeopleSoft Team Card? It's a new process for automatically interfacing all Team Card transactions directly into PeopleSoft, allocating these transactions to the appropriate accounting, reconciling the transactions to receipts, and electronically approving the transactions in the PeopleSoft module. Before I begin with a live demonstration, let's review some key features of Team Card approval. Team Card transactions are interfaced from Visa via Bank of America each day. These transactions are consolidated into a Team Card expense report, which looks similar to a travel expense report. We are encouraging liaisons to create an expense report that matches the cardholder's monthly card statement. The liaison is responsible for ensuring the expense report includes the correct transactions, has appropriate backup such as the statement and receipts, and has been accurately allocated to the correct general ledger accounting chart fields. When the liaison has completed these activities, they will submit the Team Card expense report for approval. Each expense report is routed to the department head for approval. We are configuring the approver as the same person currently signing and approving the statement today. You, as an approver, are responsible for the following: approving the expense report and verifying that it represents the statement, has attached receipts and backup, and is allocated to the correct accounting distribution. The first part of the demonstration will cover the following: email and work list, an explanation, reviewing the cardholder name, the business purpose and the description, attachments, receipts, and the statement, expense details and related content, approval, send back, and hold. When an expense report is submitted for approval, you as the approver will receive an email. The email subject will indicate if the approval is for Team Card, Procurement Card, or Employee Travel. The email subject will also display the cardholder name. Please note, in our training environment, cardholders are named cardholder 1, 2, 3, etc. The email will display information specific to the expense report, such as the cardholder name and the total amount. To approve the expense report from the email, click the link at the bottom of the email. Team Card expense reports may also be opened from the work list. To open the work list, click on the work list link at the top of the page. The work list displays all transactions that have been submitted to you for approval. If you wish, you may want to sort the work list by clicking any column. For example, click the Date From column twice to sort the work list in descending order. This will display the most recent work list items first. Click on the work list link to open the Team Card expense report approval page. The cardholder name is displayed at the top left of the page. Please review the business purpose. The business purpose identifies the expense report as team card, procurement card, or employee travel. The description displayed below the business purpose should describe the expense report based on your department's requirements. However, we are recommending using something like April statement to describe the expense report. The budget status indicates if the expense report has been budget checked. Review the expense report total. This should match the cardholder's monthly statement. To review the receipts and statement, click the Attachments link. The files attached to this expense report are displayed. If the liaison also entered a description, it will be displayed, as well as the name of the liaison and the date they attached the file to the expense report. Click on a file name to open the document. The attachment should open in a separate browser page. If it does not, please ensure that you have turned off pop-up blockers for any page opened from the USC PeopleSoft server. As an improver, you are responsible for ensuring the expense report contains a statement signed by the cardholder and also includes receipts which provide backup to each transaction on the expense report. These receipts may be batched and scanned together if your department prefers. However, receipts are required for the PeopleSoft Team Card expense reports. After reviewing all of the attachments, click OK. To review the expense details and accounting details, click the Expense Report Details link. You may scroll down and review each expense report line, including the accounting details. Note, accounting details may be reviewed in a grid layout by selecting related content at the top of the page. The related content splits the screen in two parts. You may move the related content by selecting the ellipsis-looking icon in the center of the page. Additional related content, such as viewing the enhanced data, may also be selected. To close the related content, select Close on the gear or settings icon. Return to the expense report summary page to take action on the expense report. If the expense report requires correction, enter an explanation of the correction required in the comment section and click the Send Back button. Comments are required for all send back. Selecting Hold permits you as an approver to hold the expense report to prevent another approver from approving it while you are completing additional analysis or follow-up on the expense report. To approve the expense report, simply click the Approve button. As a team card approver, you may want to review and approve expense reports from the Approved Transactions page. In the next part of the presentation, we will review the navigation to the Approved Transactions page, the Approved Transactions page displays all transactions pending your approval. We can review each transaction on the page, and we can approve from the Approval page or from the Summary page. To open the Approved Transactions page, navigate to Travel and Expenses, Approved Transactions, Approved Transactions. All transactions are displayed on the Overview tab. Select the Expense Report tab to review only expense reports. Expand the Search Pending Transactions section to apply search criteria. Expand the Change Sort Order section. Select Date Submitted and Descending to sort the list. The list is then resorted by the date that it was submitted in descending order. The Transactions to Approve displays an alert column indicating an alert to be evaluated. It also displays the total amount, the budget status, the cardholder name, the cardholder's employee ID, the description of the expense report, the transaction ID or the expense report ID, the date it was submitted, and its status, which shows that it was submitted for approval. Click on the transaction ID to open the expense report approval page. This report contained exception comments, but this was simply caused by the replication of our training data. At this point, you could simply click the Approval button to approve the expense report. Click Return to Approval List to return to the Approved Transactions page. Transactions may also be approved in summary from this Approved Transactions page. However, reviewing the backup, allocation, and accuracy of the expense report is required. This concludes the demonstration of PeopleSoft Team Card Approval. For additional information, please review the detailed procedure document on our training website.